The NDP have been meticulous in opposition research. Anytime anyone has even sniffed around a UCP nomination, the NDP have done a colonoscopy into everything they've ever done, said, whispered, or farted. They're on it, and they certainly did it last time. And then as soon as those candidates kind of get defeated, if say the three of us ran in a nomination and Nigel and I get defeated and Corey is for some reason the candidate here, then they'll release dirt on the two who lost to kind of smear the party overall. The NDP has been very strong on that. You've seen very little from the UCP on it. There's been a little. I mean, they had I think about 2 weeks ago, they did kind of a release on some of the very anti-police and defund the police or all wife beaters kind of stuff from various NDP candidates, primarily in Calgary and Edmonton. A little bit of that stuff, but that was all pretty public record already. Let's start with you, Corey. Why do you think the UCP has been so light on opposition research so far? Or do you think they're just kind of sitting on a Fort Knox of dirt right now, waiting until these guys are stuck on the ballot and can't be removed before the cutoff?
I don't know. I mean, it could be tactical that they're hanging on till a little later, but usually with that sort of stuff, you want to hit it as it's happening. I mean, as you said, the NDP have been effective. It's kept the UCP on their heels. They're having to apologize almost for half of their nominations.
One candidate just the other day pre-apologized for something and didn't say what they were apologizing for, just that they've done something offensive in the past.
And we know it's out there. I mean, the NDP has no shortage of some flaky folks attracted to the party as well on the far left that I'm sure have some great quotables out there in social media that they're not nearly as hard to find things on candidates as it used to be 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. So all we can guess is either the UCP hasn't been looking for some reason, didn't look at it as a strategy, or they do have stuff and, as you said, they're sitting on it and waiting for the right time to use it.
Nigel, why do you think UCP has been so quiet on the opposition research? Or is it just that the NDP have impeccably vetted candidates who have never done, said, or written anything controversial?
Impeccably vetted according to NDP principles, I would have to say. I mean, you made reference to some anti-police statements made by, I think it was about 3 NDP candidates.
3 to 5.
And there was a few more that had sort of signed on to things that you wouldn't want to vote for. But I think that's fine. I mean, that's virtue for them. So, and
I did take notice that most of the legacy media took virtually no notice of that. I mean, if NDP put out something saying some UCP candidate once said that he doesn't personally like to dress in drag, well, then all of a sudden that's a scandal. He hates drag queens. But this stuff on the NDP candidates, I saw remarkably little to anything in the legacy media on it. So
yeah, I mean, I think you just nailed it there. The media doesn't see what the buzz is. Gosh, we had some stories out of Edmonton, I do believe, within the last couple of months about NDP candidates who were actively supporting. It was some Christian Science Church or something. I can't remember exactly where it was, so don't quote me on the Christian Science. But at any rate, they were having their drag queen story hour for all the kids. And one of the UCP MLAs said, "Well, what's this?" He was the one who got attacked for it. So when you're looking around and, well, where's the dirt? Where's the dirt? What's dirt to the UCP and to the UCP voter more particularly? Passes, it seems, without comment in the NDP and in so much of the legacy media. I don't think they're all that.
No,
they're not all over the edge.
It's not a monolith,
but it's the sort of the common consensus. Oh, well, each to their own, whatever.